clean that. I'm such a grub. Well, good morning from Chamberlain. Where to today? Well, today, basically we're trying to make our way east. So there's a lot of ground to make up. So that means just a bit of interstate riding just to get those miles under our belts. But we're heading from Chamberlain today to Spirit Lake, which is the birthplace of Indian motorcycles. They had a factory there. They don't do tours anymore, but there's a virtual tour. But we're going to go there for the Kodak moment. That's about 3.5 hours away. And then from there, we won't make St. Paul's, but we'll make halfway to St. Paul's because tomorrow I have an appearance at the St. Paul's Indian dealership. So I want to be as close to St. Paul's as possible. So Saturday morning, we've got just an hour or so ride into the dealership. Today is brought to you by the letter M. Thanks to Ken Madden, Darren excuse me. Let's start again. Ken Madden, Darren Mather, Tony McClimate, Jock McKillop, Tony McMahon, Matthew McNally, Richard Meatball Rebel, sorry mate, Meatball Rebel, Richard, Steve Melquire, who you've met Steve in our previous things, Veronica Mensch, Serge Menoir, Bella McKell, Jenny Millen, Sonia Mitchell, Carleen Morios, Cameron Morris, Cindy Murphy, Speedy Murphy, Tony Murphy. That's all the M's, and I know I've pronounced some of those incorrectly, so my apologies. I'm always a bit wobbly first thing in the morning on this bike, just getting all the balances and a little bit of lip there. I have to go forward. Start her up. That's always a good thing, isn't it, when the bike starts in the morning? Now, Damien has done a bit of a search for coffee. He thinks he's found something down by the Missouri River, which would be nice. Get around these bumps and lumps.
Like your bike.
Thank you. That's it there. 8:30 in the morning. We have about 400 k's of highway riding to go. And it's going to be quite warm, I think. Okay, so we came to Beanbox. Cool young guys are working in there, so we reckon it's good. I've gone for what they call an avalanche. It's no coffee, so it's just vanilla and chocolate with a bit of whipped cream. And Damien's got his latte.
Should have got a bit stronger.
Nothing's fucking changed, has it? You'd think after 5 weeks he would have learnt by now to ask for that extra shot. It's a bit weak, They always do them weak, it's always milky weak. You always say that, and we always say, I've got to ask for an extra shot.
Do you know the worst thing in the morning is?
Being nagged.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, can't tell you anymore. So out of 5?
Oh, give it a, he had a bit of passion. I'll give it about a 3.
A 3. It's still a fail, but because I know you're being nice, because he was a nice guy.
He was a nice kid.
So we're trying to be kind, but it was shit, basically. Okay, let's get this shit show underway. We have got a shit show of fucking interstate riding to do.
Geez,
to
your
get
camera
to
looks
Spirit
good.
Lake. I've cleaned the lens. It's just got a little dead bug stuff still around.
Roadkill all over it.
It's got roadkill all over it, but not off the lens. That should be clear. Seeing we're so close to the Missouri River to get the coffee, a chocolate. It's just here. Like that's the coffee place, and there's the river. I said to Damien, let's walk and just look at the river. Oh, he's not much into the touristy stuff, is he? This is Barger Park. Don't worry, I'm not going to read that. You can Google it. Damien's starting to chat to that woman on the seat. The one who doesn't stop. I just walk past them. There you go. The Missouri River. Just fueling up now before we hit the highway. So there's not going to be a lot of filming in the highway unless there's something really exciting happens on the road. Otherwise, so I will see you in Spirit Lake. Look at the size of these motorhomes. Massive. Look how much fuel that takes. It's incredible. It's just like thought it was a bus. It's bigger than my apartment in Sydney. How much, like, to fuel that up full, how much would that cost to fuel that up?
It's a used one, 100.
How much does it cost to fuel it?
Oh,
Full tank.
about $400.
$400, and that would get you quite a ways, right?
About 500 miles.
500 miles, okay.
It's about 6 miles to the gallon.
Right.
Come from Virginia to here to South Dakota, the Sturgis, and another $1,200. I would imagine to go back about $2,400 for fuel.
Wow.
Still you hang around and come on, won't you move over? You know that I need a man now. Yeah, you know that I need a man. But when I ask you to, you just tell me, maybe you can. Lord, please don't you do it to me, babe. No, no, no.
Well, it's getting warm. We've just stopped to refuel. We've done about 2 hours on the highway. We've got an hour and a half to go. I'm putting on this cool vest. We should be arriving at about 1 o'clock to Spirit Lake. It's so boring, isn't it, when you've got to do highway runs. We've got a few of these runs in this trip where we've just got to make ground. Oh.
Please don't you do it to me, babe. Don't take this look I offer. Oh, honey, set me free. Yeah, I ain't quite ready for walking. No, no, I ain't quite ready for walking. What you gonna do with my love? Oh, Lord, just take a live. Oh,
20 minutes to go. Very bored. So we're at Indian Spirit Lake. This is the assembly quarters of where Indians were made, or are made. So this is where Calamity Jane was birthed. This is actually the sign I was looking for. Door one. Oh my God, look at that. That's not the...
No, not the original.
No. That was at Sturgis, you know, in the museum. The original. Did you know that? They're the ones I like. Bit of a traditionalist. Okay, we're leaving the factory now to Mankato. Mankato. It's about nearly 2 hours away. Well, we found a bar. Pronounce this place's name. Is it Mankato? Mankato.
Yes.
You got food going still?
We don't have food here.
Oh, where can we get some food?
Right across the street in Mankato, one of the best bars in the lower north, best food, best
Okay.
bartenders. So
Oh,
good.
really?
Yes,
So-
but I would love for you to come in here too. if you
Oh,
want.
we're going to have a drink here as well, but we've got to eat something. Oh,
Imperial.
Oh, that smells good.
they're giving us beer tasting. Mexican, what is that?
Oh, that's
Honey
nice.
Imperial.
That's
It's
nice.
a-
Honey Imperial.
This one's a prize. It's the Pilsner.
Feels.
Yes.
And what am I having? I'm having a
Wild steak.
pink pineapple cider.
That's different. It's very botanical. I like that. I might have that one.
This one, the
Actually,
prize.
sorry, let me do.
And this cider was brewed in Duluth, which is where Bob Dylan was born.
Prize sauce or coleslaw.
Sauce.
So Damien had a burger, something different. Look at that though, that does look good. That looks fantastic. I'm having a salad.
You're not really doing much.
Good. Is that amazing? I have to have a bite. Staying at the American at Mankato, room 1. Okay. Rightio. It's neat. And we can see our bikes. That's what we wanted. In here. I'll come and get my stuff. Rightio, we're in. That's it. We might go back to that pub. All the locals want us to go back and have a chat to them, so we might do that. This was, let's round it up, 140 US, so that's $200 a night. Well, we've popped back into town to have a drink with some locals at the local tavern. We've spotted a coffee shop across the road. It's starting to rain. We're going to head back, and that's the end of the day. I'm going to edit today's episode and get it to you as soon as possible. Just write something in the comments and let me know what you reckon about some of the footage and some of the places we've been, and if you'd like me to include anything else. Mankato is a very cool, artsy place. I like it here actually. This is really cool. Well, we've just beat the rain. You can hear the thunder. And I really like this town. We are smack bang in the middle of America here in Minnesota, and this area is renowned for the corn and soybeans and hog farms, which would explain the smells that we smelt hog farms.
That's what it was.
That smell, it really stunk in some places, but that's what it is. And very cool people, and a very cool artsy town. I like it. Well, we just made it home. Well, home. What home is tonight.
Say that it's over, baby. You say